everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have two running backs who went in the second round of the 23rd Savani Bernard going up against Le'Veon Bell. So let's go now to Cincinnati, Ohio, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're getting set for an AFC North matchup as we join you from Paul Brown Stadium. Down on the sidelines, there you see in his 8th season with Pittsburgh head coach Mike Tomlin. And on the other sideline, the winningest coach in Cincinnati history, Marvin Lewis. Jones is back, ready to field the opening kick. The Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. And with that kick, we're underway. Jones going to start his return. Charging ahead. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. He was a 4-year starter at Texas Christian and has started every game he's played at the NFL level. He's Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton, this team loves his leadership skills. They like the fact that he's an accurate thrower, and to top it all off, a really good leader.
It's Bernard in the backfield. On target with Tyler Eifert. One of the most dynamic players in the National Football League is wide receiver A.J. Green.
Jim, you're right. He is dynamic, one of the best in the NFL, tall, fast, and can make every catch. A.J. Green is one of the best.
Second down and 5. They'll go ground. Brought down at the 32. Let's talk about the defense. A former Florida State linebacker, Lawrence Timmons.
Yeah, he's a linebacker. That's what it says. But what you really need him for is to get to the quarterback from the inside or the outside. Timmons has that kind of talent.
The Bengals from the 32. Dalton, handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Bernard's going to be mad at himself after that run. He picked the wrong hole. If he'd have went the other way, he would have had enough space to pick up the first down. He has stopped. Now it brings up 4th down.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The quarterback, already the winner of 2 Super Bowl titles and competed in a 3rd, Ben Roethlisberger, who has the credentials to one day land in Canton, Ohio.
And Jim, when you talk about Ben Roethlisberger, every coach of the opposing team says the same thing every single time to us. We got to keep him in the pocket, because once he breaks the pocket, that's where the big plays happen.
The Steelers come out with a split backfield. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. And intercepted.
Well, as a quarterback, I think the biggest thing is when you throw an interception early in the game, you just got to have faith in what you did all week in practice, keep your confidence level up, and come out here and get it done.
The Bengals from the 37. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver, and why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
Second down. The give. Charging ahead. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a gain of 4. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, he didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked from the side he went to.
Bernard lines up as the single back here.
False start, offense. Still second down.
With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11. They call his number once more. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Bernard's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Steelers will come out in the dime. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Ball and has hold of it with 2 hands. That's another reception, giving him 2.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
1st and goal. Out of the eye. It's Bernard. Gains 5.
The Bengals, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
2nd and goal from the 4. Feeds him again. Dives across, and he's in for the touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Bengals getting set to kick it away. And the fair catch is made by Brown. The Steelers just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
For the offense at running back, a gifted glider is Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, he can glide, and he can also run over you. You know, he did it at Michigan State, and he has proven in the NFL he can be big, strong, and tough.
Intercepted. Midway through the first, and this offense now has a chance to build on that lead.
The biorhythms are there for this football team. They woke up, the moon was in the right place. It was all good, Jim, and we've seen it here. Both sides of the ball playing very well.
First down at the 28. To the ground. And Bernard is brought down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
What a run by Bernard, picking up big yards. He showed everything on that play, didn't he? Being shifty and fast. What a run.
We watched him in practice this week, Phil. Practicing plays inside the 20. Let's see what they come out with their first opportunity today inside the red zone.
Well, you've said it many times. This is where you win or lose the football game. They got the quarterback and receivers to make it happen. Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
2 tight ends on the field here. Dropping back 3. A.J. Green with the catch. Green's able to move the chains here as he's tackled down.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
No margin for error from just out, and he's in. They've built up a nice lead, and we're still only midway through the first quarter.
Jim, it is a good lead midway in the first quarter, and wow, the offense is hot. The quarterback, everybody playing well right now, and I don't know what's going to stop them.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Bengals have played some amazing opportunistic defense so far in this game. They've been physically dominant, looking virtually impenetrable, and still pitching a shutout.
You said it. They have been awesome on the defensive side, dominating physically, just doing everything they want and hustling to the football. When you do all these things, that's why you've given up no points.
Ball is out.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down at the 46. They go screen with Bell. And that'll close the gap. They were really struggling in the early part of this first quarter, but that touchdown keeps things manageable, Phil.
Yeah, they weren't struggling, Jim. They were playing absolutely awful in every phase of the game. But when you score a touchdown, that lifts everybody's spirits, including the coaches.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. The point after is good. The Bengals kickoff return team is on the field. After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score's 14-7. Tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Bengals retake the field on offense, and they are off to a flying start. They came out of the locker room with their foot firmly on the pedal and have not let up.
I'd say they have not let up. They are on fire on the offensive side. And when you've got momentum on your side in the NFL, especially on the offense, you've got to keep calling those plays to give your guys chances to make more big plays. The Bengals have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, picks up solid yards, second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Andy Dalton will be under center. takes it from the strong eye.
Bernard's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
It's Bernard in the backfield. It's the old counter play. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Bernard's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 46. Scans the field. And they can't connect.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second down after the incompletion. Bernard lines up as the single back here. They'll go ground. And they get to him at the 45.
Bernard's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
On the way, third down. The Steelers lined up in the nickel. Dalton will take it from the gun. Going deep. And it's incomplete.
Boy, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass, because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Steelers offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right play.
First down at the 30. Roethlisberger with the give. One player who can wreak havoc on that defense is Carlos Dunlap.
Looks like an NBA power forward, tall, long arms, so he can reach around defenders and grab the quarterback. If you can double team him, you better do it.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Ladarius Green comes away with the catch.
You know, when you're catching the football, there's nothing like catching the pass, whether it's short or long, and breaking a tackle and getting a couple extra yards. That makes the quarterback have some confidence in you, and he'll start looking for you more.
First down at the 46. Bell's got it on the toss. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Bell is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After running it, it's second down. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Second and 9. Williams has handed the football. Gains 17. That wraps up the first quarter here in Cincinnati, and we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
The Steelers' offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And the second quarter is underway. Michael Johnson gets to the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Coming to the line at the 38. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And the grab is made by Ladarius Green. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And it didn't take long for them to get this game right back to even here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a nice drive on the offensive side. That makes you feel good, and you just to execute so many plays and find a way to get down there and score a touchdown.
Got a tie game now, getting set to kick it off. The score's 14-14. Tate won't test the coverage here as he takes a knee. The Steelers' defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They play hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
First down at the 20. Handoff out of the eye.
The Steelers' defense is so fast. Time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play. Bernard lines up as the single back here. Second down and 12. Bernard looking for a lane. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. A very close game to this point, but if you look at the rushing numbers in a tie game, you love seeing a running back that is having it his way.
They have run the football so well, you have to just sit back and say sooner or later they're going to fake that run and throw the football down the field and get a big play, because I think it's there.
The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. Third down and 8. Andy Dalton down. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, touchdown. They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
And the extra point is good. The Steelers set to return the kick. Makes the catch at the 7. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste, and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
Well, all they can do is just go out there and score again. Don't worry about your defense. Don't start thinking about that. Worry about your job, what you're doing on the offensive side, because what you have been doing has been terrific. Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down here after that run play. And Williams has got it on the toss.
Williams is a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Launches it down the field, makes the play.
Well, there's no substitute for talent, and that time we saw a lot of talent from the quarterback throwing it down the field, and what a good job of the wide receiver making the catch.
Stepping up to the line at the 10. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Bell's going to secure the handoff. And that's good for only a yard or two.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second and goal from the 8. Finds Brown.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Will they be aggressive or play it safe? I know one thing. If they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
Roethlisberger's completed his last 6 passes. Third and goal from the 3. Johnson's able to read that play and make the hit.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
That field goal brings them closer to the lead here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, you know, and midway in the second quarter, you know, players, they start watching that scoreboard, and just like the coaches, because they know halftime is looming, and they want to be in a good frame of mind when they go in at halftime.
And Green on his way back onto the playing field. It's not often you see him as absent from their offense as he's been so far today, Phil.
Yeah, it says a lot about their football team, doesn't it? When their star wide receiver's not part of the game and not really contributing the way you'd like to see him, but you still are up, that says something. You got a good football team.
Dalton delivers it to Bernard. The Bengals are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Dalton's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot. Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Dalton's completion percentage, 80% on the day. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Scanning the field. The Bengals now move the chains.
Dalton selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Dalton's now completed 4 in a row. Bernard lines up as the single back here. And now here's the handoff.
The Steelers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of a couple that time. Second and 12. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And gains about 1. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. From the gun, Dalton throws the pass. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Steelers step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
First down at the 15. Maualuga has the sack. Halftime, 2 minutes away. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. Out of the shotgun. He climbs the ladder and has it. That's a timeout by the D. Third down now. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. Mark him down for another reception. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Darius Hayward-Bay with the catch. The Steelers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Roethlisberger from the gun. Launching it deep. Touchdown. Steelers put 6 on the board. And as we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Bengals are hoping for the big return to set up some scoring possibilities before the intermission, as they've now fallen behind. The score is 24-21. Jones is going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Bengals offense, I got to tell you, Phil, I've run out of superlatives.
When you run out of words, that is a unique situation. So you're right, though. The offenses have been great. It's been fun to watch. I know the fans love it.
First down at the 20. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. They come to the line, and it's first down.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Looking at every option. And Bernard is brought down. The Bengals, 1 timeout remaining. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's second down and 8 following the completion. Dalton from the shotgun. Makes the reception. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
Gaines, 16. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Dalton's got it in the gun. Stands in the pocket. Has the reception all alone.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space and making a nice catch.
Following that completion, 2nd and short. Brings it in. Touchdown, Bengals. Takes 2nd touchdown of the game. That touchdown appears that it will secure them the halftime lead as the 2nd quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
The Steelers set to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. Breaks the tackle. A first half that saw both offenses running up and down the field. We'll see if they can maintain this pace in the 2nd half. Larry Ridley is coming up next. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the 3rd quarter underway. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Bell's got it on the handoff.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Steelers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. 2nd down and 12. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. The Steelers still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Roethlisberger's numbers, though, speak to a team that could be winning if other things like their defense were doing their part here, partner.
Well, yeah, that's right. The defense has got to hold their end up, but the offense, they've been very, very good. The quarterback has been accurate. He has been smart, and that always gives you a chance when your quarterback is playing that well. Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Jones not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch. Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determination. And the guys on the offensive side just get tougher and make it work.
Dalton's lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Bengals from the 22. Set up screen. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. The Bengals are in front thanks to their quarterback. Dalton's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart, making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Has Eifert. And now will be on the other side of the 50 after this play. That's his 4th catch of the day.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Dalton's completion percentage, 90% on the day. 1st and 10. Very nearly intercepted. Second down coming up. Handoff made. And Bernard is brought down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. The Bengals come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. 3rd and 9. Going for the deep ball. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand.
The Bengals, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
1st down and 10. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.